Hey everybody, welcome back. So today's video I'm going to be showing you a card control. This allows the card to get controlled to the bottom of the deck. A quick disclaimer before starting this is a very bold card control. It needs to be in the right place at the right time. I prefer this when I'm sitting and then I've got friends sitting kind of along this side. Control does work, but it has to be timed correctly. Let's say, for example, I've got my friend over here selecting a card and I'd show them the card and it's the 7 of clubs, for example. So I'd show them that and then maybe I'd ask my friend something over here. That's usually the movement and the misdirection that's used with that. And usually with asking them a question or something like that, it does help. And then I just put the card down like this. And if you notice, very relaxed, very casual like that, square it up. And then I like to spread the cards out in a ribbon spread, and usually I'd be talking, explaining the plot or telling a story of some description. And this works really well, and it controls the card to the bottom of the deck. This is definitely not a magician fooler, it's not meant to be, it's just a really nice card control and it looks very casual when doing other movements where they say the bigger action covers the smaller action. So I really like this. I've done this a few times and it's gone down really well. All that's happening is getting someone to pick a card from kind of my right side or my left side is quite important. And that's where the covering of the switch when I'm doing that. The exposed view, if you haven't already figured this out, you get a card selected. So let's say they say that one. And then while I'm turning, I'm putting this card here, which is out jogged that little bit. I am basically putting that on top and clipping it with my thumb. And then underneath, I'm taking the selection with the fingers underneath the spread and just pulling them out like that. And because I left this out jogged and this was out jogged a little bit, it doesn't look like anything's changed. But as a matter of fact, you've got that card on the bottom, and then you'd be just dropping it onto the table like that. Imagining this card is the selection, maybe dribbling the cards on top, and then just squaring them up like that. And that's pretty much all there is to it. That's all there is to the actual move, but the subtleties are kind of what makes this control. This is a concept that's been used many times doing card controls. There's hundreds of different versions of it, but I did this once and I didn't mean to do it, but it worked. So I just started doing it and I liked it ever since. So when I'm getting someone to select a card over here, that is important. So I'll get them to select a card and I'll get them to touch a card rather than select it, because one of the things I don't like is them selecting a card, they're putting it back and then out jogging it. I just feel like it doesn't really work for what I was doing there. They touch the back of any card. So let's say, for example, they touch the back of this card, and also you're just out jogging this card just a little bit like that, and you're showing them the card, and in this case it's the 3 of diamonds. And what's happening is when I'm turning, I'm doing the switch. So when I do the switch while turning, it covers it, so I can just kind of go like that, and I usually point with this hand to someone and ask them a question. And if you notice, this packet here is back at the center of the close-up pad, and that's deliberate, because if I bring it like that, I don't like the image of the cards being close together. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to push the cards together and just drop them like that, and then put this card out jogged a little bit on top. You can dribble the cards, you can just drop the cards like that, and then I square them up like that, nice and slowly, and then just spread the cards out like that, and then talk a little bit. I just feel like when you're having a bit of a break after you've done the card control, it kind of diffuses any suspicion that was there in the first place. I am just going to show you one more time at full speed, so I get someone to touch a card. Let's say they touch that card, and that is the 9 of spades, so I'd be showing them that. And then I'd ask someone something, and if you notice, I'm pointing with this hand, but the spread here at the centre of the close-up pad. You can make it as messy as you want. That's kind of what it's designed for, or that's how I've kind of adapted it to do it. But I really like the spreading the cards at the end. and then kind of recapping or telling a story, talking about a specific subject, whatever you feel comfortable with, I feel that's going to work. Really quick video, bit of a different video. I'd like to know what you guys think of these sort of bold card controls, and if you like them. If you do, please drop me a comment and let me know. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, I'd really appreciate it. Don't forget about the giveaway that I put up last week. It's a really simple giveaway. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next video.